Hello YouTube, seeknayr here, and with Journey Into Nyx pre-release just a few weeks away, I thought it would be fun to speculate on what some of the gods might do. So far we have the art, names, and a little bit of story background for the gods, but we don't have any actual card stats yet. So I thought it would be fun to just try to guess on those. And also this is assuming that all the gods have triggered abilities just like the ones in Born of the Gods. So let's get started. And I will start out with Crewfix, God of Horizons. So I have him at 2, a green and a blue, so 4 total converted mana cost. 5/6, indestructible. As long as your devotion to green and blue is less than 7, Crewfix isn't a creature. And whenever you draw an additional card during your turn, you may play one additional land that turn. So pretty much green and blue have really good synergies for ramping, and with the profit of Crewfix, along with Kiora and Courser Crewfix, you can get some really good ramping going. And that's like the main thing I've seen green and blue doing together in the past few sets. So next we have Athreos, God of Passage, for 3 white and a black, 5 converted mana cost. He's a 7/8, and at the beginning of your upkeep and of each opponent's upkeep, Athreos deals 1 damage to that player, and you gain 1 life. So I got inspiration for this idea from um, Obsidian Ghost Council from Gatecrash. So, and white and black has been known to extort together, so dealing 1 and gaining 1 is fairly common for black and white to do. So should be a good idea. Next, we have Kranos, God of Storms, for 2, a blue and a red. He's a indestructible. As long as your devotion to red and blue is less than 7, he isn't a creature. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may draw a card. If you do, then discard a card. So looting, pretty common for blue. And I actually did not put his power and toughness. Let's make him 5/6. So he's a 5/6 indestructible. Next, which is my favorite of the gods, art-wise at least, Pharika, God of Affliction, 3 blue and a 3 black and a green, indestructible. And whenever you scry, you may put a petrification counter on target creature. It gains Defender and becomes a colorless artifact in addition to its other types. Its activated ability can't be activated, and it's a 5/7. I actually did not come up with this idea. I got an inspiration from the card Zathri Gorgon from M13, which has Death Touch and can do the same effect as my made-up Pharika can. And the reason, originally I was going to do, at the beginning of your upkeep, you may put the petrification thingy, but I I came up with scrying to synergize with Reaper of the Wilds. I think that's what it's called. The Reaper from Born of the Gods. That's whenever a creature dies, you can scry 1, and you can give it Hexproof and Death Touch with some mana. So that's good synergy right there. And Iroas, God of Victory. He's our last god. 7/5 for 2, a red and a white, indestructible. Then the god first ability. And at the beginning of combat on your turn, another target creature you control gains your choice of Vigilance, First Strike, Lifelink, or Protection from black until end of turn. So, I got inspiration for this ability from Angelic Skirmisher, which reads, at the beginning of each combat, choose First Strike, Vigilance, or Lifelink. Creatures you control gain that ability until end of turn. I added the Pro Black pretty much in case Black Devotion is still big when this set hits. And also, I chose this because, in my opinion, Devotion, no, not Devotion. Heroic is the best in these colors, red and white, so I wanted this god to trigger Heroic and have some pretty sweet abilities. So let me know what you think of my god guesses or speculations. If you have any of your own, feel free to comment them down below. That's all I got. Until next time, have a great day, YouTube.